guys, it's a History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Crusader Kings 2 Eastern Roman Empire. Where we last left off, we gained some land, and also secured pretty much Ionia here on the throne, which is good. She'll be 11 soon. She's becoming quite the diplomat, which means that's good news for ruling the empire. The last thing we need to do is, sorry, I was trying to right-click there to close everything. The last thing we need to do is have a destabilized empire. That would not be good. Need to go and check my truces. We got truces with a lot of people. So we're hostile towards them, but that's fine. We're not actually going to be fighting them. We've got a truce with Crimea, with Caliph Muramar, and the Seljuks as well, I believe. Yes, so the Seljuks, we can go after them in 4 years, more and more. One thing I do want to look at, just the thought does cross my mind that perhaps going to war with the King of Georgia would be a good idea. It's just for a county, which is not what I want. What I would like to do is go to, say, Kartli. Have you got any claimants who would like to join my court? You've got Yarli. It's a bit old. We got Alexander, courtier in Alania. Let's take a look at you. You are unmarried, but you do have a claim on the Duchy of Kartli. So what we would need to do is invite you to our court, give you some land, which unfortunately we don't have any to hand out anymore, which is a bit of a pain. I guess we could build something, because I mean, if we're going for Kartli, I don't know if a barony would work. I think it needs to be the full-on thing. So we'd have to go to you, revoke your title, which would be horrible. Lower opinion. Yeah, we don't need to lower all of our vassals' opinions by 20. That would be stupid. So we're not going to do that. Although it looks like the freaking King of Georgia is unsure of who to vote to replace me, and of course he would not accept the vassalization, not just because he's at peace, but because he's a king, and no king should be vassals of anybody, right? Now I guess what we could do, it looks like I could usurp the title of the Kingdom of Georgia from him. The last time I usurped a kingdom title, I wound up getting stuck with the King of Syria title, which I don't necessarily want. And of course, it's just another elected position that I don't necessarily want to have to deal with, but I don't know if we've got much of a choice. So yay, we're going to be stuck with that. There's no way to destroy it. What I was hoping is it would give me a way to declare war for the entire kingdom, but it didn't. So now we're stuck. Having to dismantle, the Myrmidons, duchy by duchy. As usual. Have we got anyone else we can go after? I guess we've got some of these areas here. So, like Pisa, who is independent. Well, when I say independent, I mean not a part of the empire, which is critically what I'm kind of concerned about. Again, I was mulling it over before, but I'm thinking I want to sort of go after the islands in the Mediterranean. So another thing we could do is just go after Venice. We don't have... Well, I guess what... That would be an interesting thing to do, wouldn't it? Take that guy who's got the Duchy of Kartli, land him as the mayor of Venice, and then go to war for Kartli. That is tempting. There's a little bit of trickery going on there, but I would imagine... Oh no, that's the King of Sicily. We could also go for Sicily. Or one of these over here. And perhaps that would be the better bet. So, 52-69. Well, we know where we're going. All right. Oh, damn. Okay. That is going to be a pain. I guess because they're on an island, we need somebody. It would be a claimant to this, preferably Christian, and there is none. What about this one? No, there's the county thing. There we go. Claimants. Still no Christians. Nobody would want to come to my court. Not surprised by that, to be honest. So then really it would be Sicily, and that would be a crazy war to have to pull off. Or Pisa. We could probably do Pisa. We could go to war for Borea, maybe? Could we? Perhaps? No, we could just embargo. Okay. That ain't what I'm looking to do. Damn. Well, there goes that idea. I thought it was a pretty good idea, too. So really, yeah, the only people we could beat up against are the Georgians. And I just have no good way to get a claimant in here to do it. So we could take it piece by piece, which would be a pain in the bum. Well, at least he doesn't like me. Wants control of land that I own, of course. So we might as well add to his problems and, you know, take more land. I suppose if we take Tau... Well, yeah, if we take Tau, then we could invite the guy, make him that, and then, yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. Step 1. Oops. Sorry for the rambling. But, no, we don't want to claim Tau for anybody. Although we do have people in our court who could take it, huh? No, we'll just do a de jure claim on Tau. I mean, that should work. Although, hold on, let's just see here. That guy's obviously been blinded, but what about this guy? Well, you're a bit old, aren't you? Okay. Who else? Well, I wonder why it doesn't show on Cartley here. Claimants in my court, or does it? I don't think it does. We got a cousin who could use it. Whose court are you in? What are you doing there? I guess at one point... must have married in or something? I don't know. I don't remember putting anybody there. Alright, well maybe we won't go to war, and instead, what we'll do, as crazy as this sounds... Let's make sure we don't need to... Okay. We'll do some buildings, because I think my cities still need universities, and that just won't stand. We've gone far too long without the University of Herion, and we need it now more than ever. That might be an exaggeration. But, what do we got here? No ending your plots, huh? So just because you've been acting suspiciously, I would suppose? Or perhaps factions you're in, you can end your plot. And you can end your plot. Let's check the faction list. There are no factions. Haha, suck on that, world. We've obviously got a very stable empire running just perfectly. Okay. Who are you at war with? Oh, do Polycarpus? You guys are fighting amongst yourselves? Alright. A successful crusade for Jerusalem. God has granted Queen Theana of Croatia victory in the crusade for Jerusalem against Caliph Murmar. Pope Vigilus IV has called for celebration across the whole Christian world. Just the Catholic world, although I guess we're kind of happy that you're less than angry at us. I thought it was the Queen of Croatia. This is bizarre because, are we paused? We are. It looks like the King of Jerusalem is actually Scottish. So he's also the Duke of Ascalon. Who knew? I would have thought he would have been Croatian. Amazing. Liege, it pains me to say, but there is a traitor in the realm. This rotten egg is plotting your downfall. I enclose the damning evidence with this letter. Okay, Marshal, fetch me the traitor. Who is this man? He's been blinded already. You want to become the king of Greece. Well, that is not good. Tip off the victim. I don't understand why I would want to tip off the victim. Yeah, sure. We'll just imprison him. That should end the revolt. And... yeah, I don't particularly want to ransom him, although 145 gold, that would buy us a university. Perfect. Let him rot. And let's buy a university in Herion. Because we need to focus on the education of our people. Plus, I think a fully upgraded university actually does transfer over when you do the conversion to EU4, which is good because universities are a handy thing to have. Smart population means a happy population, in theory anyway. The next step, once we crush the Bulgarian liberation, is to just, grab Amadia here and finish off the Seljuk. Excuse me, finish off the Seljuk owning of land in between us. Wow, what an awkward sentence. Where is the uprising? Is that it? No, that can't be it. Where are you? Leading troops in Nicopolis. So that should be is that? No, that's not you. You're not on... Seriously, is it really? No. This is a Bulgarian revolt, so it should be somewhere in here. I would have thought. Oh, unless that's it over there. I can't see them because of the fighting that's going on there. Okay. Whew. For a second, I thought I was going insane. I'm glad I'm not. Swadia is Orthodox. That is wonderful. You're leading, you can lead. Let's check. And we could probably go for Albachiri there. There you go. Look at that. Orthodox spreading like crazy. Oh, I didn't realize Baghdad was a holy city for us, so we should be doing fairly well. I guess not as well as we could be. We need the major holy cities. Still Jerusalem, Alexandria, and Rome, which probably won't happen. Rome won't, at least. The other two, well, you bet they will. Even if we have to go to war with the Crusader state, we're going to get Jerusalem. Oh, hello. That is a lot. Well, we'll take down one army. Oh, no, we won't. Now, this should even the odds. Only really just evening the odds, though. That is not good. We're going to need a few more reinforcements here. We'll go into a Moisa here and pick up the rest of our troops, which should give us almost 2,000 men advantage. Of course, these friendly neutral people there, who look like they're just a different revolt, will help hack them down. Now we got 3,500 more men. Give or take a couple dozen. We got good generals. And we got just a little bit of a survivor with our vassal army there. Follow them along. Let's end this properly. Mainly because we don't have a choice. Hack, hack, hack. Kill, kill, kill. The most illustrious Basilia Rodenthia. The good burghers of Galatia. This is an absurd request. Oh, okay. Fine. Minimal city taxes. And we'll follow you that way. That shouldn't affect our income too much. We are losing some money, but that's just because we've got some losses to replace. We should be able to come back into the black quickly enough. That's right. Yeah, you're not gonna be doing anything, are you? Could we take the piety hit? Well, I mean, we're not doing all that great. So maybe we'll just banish this guy. 300 gold will be seized? Yes, please. There we go. I forgot banishment meant you got to seize the wealth of the person you were banishing. 300 gold for free. That's half a university almost. I probably shouldn't think solely in terms of universities, but, you know, they're a big investment. The Knights of Santiago, the chivalric order, owes its name to Santiago Matamoros, or Saint James the Moor Slayer. I about called him a Moon Slayer. That would be entirely different. As he is known in other parts of the world, the Order of Santiago enjoys the official sponsorship of the Catholic Church, and its knights have all sworn to purge entire realms of heathens and heretics, if so requested by a Catholic ruler. I gotta say, they do get a lot of those, and it is a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. Where was this guy? Albitry. There we go. So yeah, it's just really that strip left. And of course, Amadia in a couple of years. Very close to getting our retinue back up to snuff. We could, of course, buy more if we need it. But I think we're okay at 7,500 for now. Word has reached me that an ambitious adventurer, Meleksha, is gathering men for some sort of attack on my territory. I think of assassins. I would agree. Choose a plot. Nobody's really all that interested. 26% chance. It would be a black stain on your kinslaying honor. So how are we going to do this? At court in Kayakand, and we're never going to be able to find that in the map. So K-H-A-V-A-K, there we go. Way over there. Yeah, I'm not going to send my spy master way out there. If this guy can actually raise a large enough army, like how long have we got? Till 77, right when my truce with the Seljuks ends. 24th of February, 23rd of February. All right, so we're going to have to be prepared for war anyway by that time. We can just fight this guy off. Since it appears choosing a plot to have him killed, nobody's going to be that interested in joining, and sending an assassin is nowhere nearly going to be useful enough. Another awkward sentence. Come on, be a son. Although, to be honest, I mean, Ionia here is looking like she's going to be a very, very good ruler. So, something to consider. No longer Guardian. So I guess, yeah, okay. Well, we're going to need a new one of you, which means you can go there. And then we need a new one for you, which means... Well, let's just make sure, yep, you get to teach my daughter for the last 2 years of her adolescent life. 2 or 3, one of the two. Okay, word has reached me that your ecclesiarch has accused me of heresy. Pretty sure you're not a heretic. I wish there was a way for sure to know. I guess that's half the fun. Man, it's tempting to just go after Damascus. Because, I mean, that would be a very nice border to keep Jerusalem in check. Which is something we're also going to have to keep in mind now is, you know, unless they fall to the Muradids again, which I'm kind of thinking is not going to happen now. We're going to want to keep Jerusalem in check and not have them expand too much and grow too powerful, because we are going to need to take them out at some point. So a play for Damascus sooner than later is a good idea. I still think it's a good idea, however, to get Amadia here. Clean up the borders, because that's just looking silly. I wish it was like ruler drift, or we could just go to him and be like, look, You can just swear your allegiance to us. Nobody's gonna mind. Okay, we've got Ulia, another daughter, so that's good. We don't have to convince, changes there. We don't have any idea of what her stats are going to be like, so she's just going to be a pretty normal child. And now let's take a look at some of the technology we could advance in. We don't really need to worry about shipbuilding. Light infantry might not be a bad idea. Town infrastructure might be a good idea as well. Although castle infrastructure is always a good idea. And so is construction, though, because it'll decrease build time and cost. So I think before anything else, we'll do that. And then finally, legalism, which is always a good thing. Or maybe, is it noble customs? That'll increase our vassal opinion. Majesty is PD and prestige gain. We don't really need to worry about that. And yeah, realm size increases we don't necessarily need. The short realm boost is nice. Tolerance is also good, but I think we'll go with noble customs. Just to keep our vassals on our good side, and we'll hit light infantry as well. Well, we might as well do shipbuilding while we're at it. Spend all our tech points. Alright, may you live in harmony and contentment. I have discovered a plot where Count Lucas of Sinope seeks to fabricate a claim. You need to end your plot, sir. Thank you. Oh, let's unpause, shall we? That might be a good idea. A learned Jewish man has appeared at your court. He comes highly recommended in the arts of bookkeeping and administration. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Is he like a huge improvement? Nope, he's not. So he stays. The duo of Adrianopolis is still running the show because he's doing such a damn fine job at it. Like, there's gotta be... Oh, there we go. Well, no, I guess that's showing the individual messages. Yeah, we don't want that. There should be a way to auto-close all those messages. I have no idea what it is, though. I can't recall. Well, did we get bigger? Our names shifted a bit. Are we taking more land up here? I don't think so. Oh, no, we're taking more land up here. Alright. You do what you want to do. I'm fine with that. We're going to need to connect these two anyway, so owning Crimea is not a bad idea. I guess we could be going after the Rus here, couldn't we? They are Catholic and not Orthodox, so there is potential there. What do we got? A drunkard. Otherwise, you're looking pretty good, and let's be honest, considering your line of work, I get that you drink. Looks like we got France attempting a recovery here, but we've also got... the Queen of Aquitaine. Oh, not much left of her throne. But yeah, it looks like France is on a comeback there, which is especially interesting. I was especially invited to my friend's sermon, and it was a catastrophe. The poor man stumbled, lost his words, and it was all an incomprehensible mess. I didn't dare tell him that. I didn't dare tell Ecumenical Patriarch Cosmas what I thought about his sermon, so I just smiled and nodded nervously when Ecumenical Patriarch Cosmas talked to me. He seemed to like it anyway. Or he seemed to like me anyway. For the first time in a long time, we've got an Ecumenical Patriarch who actually likes us. I would have assumed all the glorious victories over the Muslim infidel retaking much of the Eastern Roman Empire's lands would have, pleased the Ecumenical Patriarch just a little bit more than it has. Truces are expiring. Yeah, we got a couple of days, which means not that much longer. And the Adventurer is going to be coming for us. So I think around February 15th here, or the 16th, one of the two, we're going to want to get our troops raised, because we got quite a lot of them. And we're going to start getting ourselves ready to defend against these this horde that'll be marching in. We got about roughly 2,000 men on islands for reinforcing if we need them, but we probably won't need them. There we go. And you're almost 1,000 men now in the Crimean region, which is nice. So we'll actually make use of you guys. Malekish of Malekish Host has declared Malekish's conquest of Mesopotamia on Basilius Rodenthia the Great. We're the Great now. Who knew that would happen so quickly? We're the Great, and we're almost 40, so that's not bad. Certainly nothing along the lines of Alexander's conquests, but, you know, pretty good nonetheless. Alright, is that the host there? That's what we're worried about? That can't be. How many men have you got? 29,000. I thought so. I thought 3,000 was a little light. But where are you? That's what I would like to know. Alright, we'll send you over here, and then we've got 30,000 men from Constantinople, which is going to be way too big to march, so we'll split it and have 15 each. And, get ourselves ready for this invasion. It looks like we've got a little bit up there. Surely with child again. We'll go like that, and like that, and move you up that way. We will go like that, and like that, and like that, and move you up that way. And then I guess these guys already have some leaders. We'll split them up here shortly. Yeah, now you're running back. Now you're scared. We got them. We'll split them in half, and we'll take the first group with, I guess, you and you. Starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel of the old commanders now. And you and you. Still double digits, though. So that's okay. I'm guessing this is Mesopotamia. That's what you want? Land in the middle? Alright. So now comes the other fun time of trying to marry our young daughter off to someone who won't mind losing their titles. Losing their family name. That's the trick. That looks like a good match. Will it work? No, it won't. We'll figure something out shortly. We got a war to finish off first. So I don't get it. Are we at war with the Seljuks then? Because they're flashing red. I hope not. Where are you going? Dalim? We'll follow. Oh, maybe not. That's a lot of troops. Let's send you guys that way and that way. Mosul? Mosul might be the best bet. Alright, this is a big battle. But we got him because he had everybody in the center. The silly goose. Alright. We'll move. Well, no, I guess everybody will be moving into Dalim, won't they? So let's just go this way. Follow him. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You've discovered a plot that you need to end. Thank you. Hey, we got a son, Ducas. Okay. We gotta do some switching around then. Because I'm gonna guess that he is gonna become my heir right quick here. We'll work on improving our diplomacy, and we'll get ourselves a new strategos. Strategos. However you want to pronounce it. Feel free to pronounce it. There you go. Alright. Well, that was pretty easy. Who did we capture from there anyway? Oh, we actually captured him? Yeah. Look at that. So we could execute him, I would imagine. Where is he? There. Since is from an enemy... Must not currently hold a temporary title. Okay, so we'll just have to make peace with you. Enforce our demands. Get us some prestige. I love free prestige. Move you back. And now we can safely disband everybody. And we'll actually keep you guys down there because the Seljuks are going to be the next target. Actually, we'll go up into Nizbin here because that's going to be the actual target. Still my heir. Oh, I guess because it's, you know, nomination things, elections. So that's interesting. She'll stay my heir. Which is good, because, I mean, at least I know she's going to be a diplomatic ruler. Now, she will have problems with her brother, I would imagine, in the future, with him wanting to rule. And possibly the same coming from Yulia, although I don't know how likely that is going to be. But we definitely need to find you a husband now. So, let's just see who's in our court. Nobody with a good diplomatic thing. That's really the only two eligible bachelors we have in our court. Invite a noble. Arrange marriage. Now who have we got? A 25-year-old. Yeah, not really what I'm looking for. Let's try that again. Spending money. My daughter's worth it. Really, still nobody. What do we got? A temperate, humble, chaste, indulgent wastrel. I'll try one more. Midas touch, gregarious, brave, paranoid. That's looking better. Matrilinearly. What a mouthful that is. That way. Boom, there we go. People respect wealth. Give me the 10k prestige. And now we might be able to start having some future kids. Although, to be fair, I'd rather have them born in the purple for the purposes of succession and just generally being able to rule much better. 21,000 men. Yeah, we'd be able to take them quite quickly. Although experience has taught me, never declare war when you're feeling like you should end an episode, because then the episode becomes too long to upload in a single upload. So I'm going to leave the episode here for today. I don't think we've expanded our realm, but we've put ourselves in a good position to expand our realm, which is always an important thing. Expansion is necessary, and honestly, I think we're doing fairly well. Nothing crazy has happened to the realm yet. I know some of you guys are waiting and hoping to watch this empire dissolve in the blink of an eye. Well, I'm going to do everything I can to prevent that. And yeah, it's going really well. So I'm pleased. I'm happy with the way this is going. I hope you guys are too. Thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.